I used 18 different cases in my flips that I sold last year, and here are my favorites. Let's start right off the bat with the one that you already know if you've been watching my flipping series, the DIYPC Q1 and Q3. Now, in the beginning of the year, we started with the Q1 and Q3, the original versions that came with ARGB fans that had a horrible controller, would constantly cycle through from color to color. There wasn't a great way to control it. And so thankfully they updated those. And so then they released the Cube 01, which is the fanless version of the Q1. So I switched over to that one, and I really like that one because we used a lot of the thermal right fans that are like $13 for a 3-pack, and daisy chainable, they work great, they look great. But adding fans can be, a little bit of a bear. It was better than having to uninstall the previous fans and install new fans. But then DIYPC made it even better by coming out with the Q1 V2 and the Q3 V2. Now these are essentially the same Q1 and Q3s as before, but their fans are much better now. The controller has been fixed, and you can always plug it into the motherboard for ARGB control anyway. So those two I would say are my favorite ones. I use black and white versions of those. It's an mATX fish tank case, compact, can fit a normal size mATX on the Q3, and then on the Q1 it's a narrower size, so a lot of those AliExpress Machinist X99 or the Gigabyte B450M DS3H Wi-Fi. But it's a simple no frills case. You can get it for around 55 bucks usually, anywhere from 50 to 60 on sale. Easy to use, no controller, which is okay when you're just going for those budget builds with a 2600 and RX 580 or something. So those DIYPC fish tanks are my favorites. I always recommend them in this channel. Cheap, lightweight, no frills. That's the way to go. Also, both the side and the front panels, the glass panels come off easily. It's a huge plus. If you want to see how much money I made selling PCs in these cases, go check out this video. Next, we have the Zalman M203 mATX. I got this on sale, and this was part of the many Zalman cases that I bought over the year that were being discontinued, so they were on an incredible price. So this one you can't buy. There's alternatives that you can look at, but this was just a very simple classic tower mATX case. Easy to work in, looks clean. Loved it. Next, we tried the Gamemax Infinity Mini, both the black and white versions of this. This is another mini of the fish tank alternatives that are, flooding the market. This one I did not love. It's close enough to the DIYPC and other, B gears or whatever is available in your country. You can go watch the video that I made on this one. Quality wasn't as great, and it only comes in that narrower version, which depending on which motherboards you have, isn't going to work. And it's not really, cheaper enough compared to a DIYPC that I would suggest it. So just stick to DIYPC. The Zalman AM07, got this one also really cheap because it was being discontinued and it was on sale. I actually love this one. It looks very sleek. Had a controller in the back, easy to plug into, sync everything up with a CPU cooler, and I actually got a Zalman CPU cooler, which honestly was kind of hard to install, but it looked really good in this case. I loved this case. If it was still being made, I would say go buy it. If you find it used, go ahead and buy it. But there are alternatives similar enough to it, both by Zalman and other companies, so check that out. Next, the Montech Air 1000 Premium. This is, I'm sure, one that you've seen. This has been reviewed before. This case is amazing, readily available around like the $60, $65 mark. I got it on sale, I think around 65, thinking it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's an incredible, very premium case, comes with both a glass and a mesh front panel. Looks great, has a controller, and it has enough headers for 2 more cables. So if you get something like the Peerless Assassin from Thermalright or a dual tower cooler with 2 fans, you can plug those in, sync it up with the other 4 fans in the case. So then you can sync up 6 fans, which is just incredible. And this thing was a joy to build in. Easy cable management, definitely suggest this one. Next up, the Zalman Neview 4361. This is an ATX case. Don't get fooled by the name. It doesn't make any sense, but this is one of those fish tank cases that has still the PSU shroud, and then you build on top of that. This one honestly looks amazing, and I'm starting to kind of shift toward these builds in my channel and in my PC flips that I'm doing. I usually go mATX due to lower costs. It's just lighter. It's just easier to manage, work with, but ATX cases like this one are amazing. You can pick up one of these for like 65 bucks usually on sale, or probably even cheaper. At that price point, I think it's a no-brainer. If you like this look, it's amazing. Next up, the Gamemax Mini Abyss. This is an mATX case. It's one of those, cool infinity mirror sort of designs. The 2 things I'll say about this is it looks beautiful. Once the build was finished, it looks so cool. I loved the look of this. I don't know if I would do a personal build in this, potentially for like a while if you want to use it just to have fun with it. It looks really cool. Number 2, the build experience and the temperatures. The build experience is a little tight. It's not a ton of room for cable management in my personal opinion, and the temperatures are not that great. I mean, you can get in behind the front panel, the infinity mirror, add some fans in there, but it being glass, not a ton of mesh, it's not great for parts that are going to produce a lot of heat. So if you have a budget build or a very power efficient build with you're using parts that use very low temperature, then I would use it. Metallic Gear Neo Air. This is a Montech off-brand. Usually their cases are really good. I mean, this one looks fine. I wouldn't necessarily go for it over anything else. So just, yeah, it's a fine case. The Zalman i3. I've used a couple of these this year, and honestly, these are very clean. I would say currently they're like $70 on Amazon brand new. At that price point, I don't know that I would pick it over either a Zalman Neview if you wanted to go for a fish tank case, or the Montech Air 1000 Premium. Again, nothing wrong with it, but for the price, I don't necessarily think it brings in anything differently to the table. The cable management is good. It looks clean. It's just a fairly standard case of its type. The Sama 2851, this is an mATX, or there's an ATX version as well. This guy looks pretty cool. It's a cool fish tank case. I really like it. It's much longer than the DIYPC, so if you want to be able to fit a longer AIO or just more fans or have more space in there, that works for that. My biggest gripe with this one, that front glass panel that curves around, you can't take that off. So, I mean, if you're okay, if you know what you're doing, you don't need to get around that side. You don't need to take it off. That's fine. When time is of the essence and you're just trying to get in all angles, I don't necessarily know that, it's worth picking over any fish tank, but it does come with a controller. It does look clean, and it comes with those infinity like fans that Zalman makes. So if you can get it for a good price, although I think this is also discontinued, if you could get it for like 55 or under, it's good. It does come with USB-C. So last but not least, the Sama 2771. I worked in the mATX version of this, and honestly, it was really fun, but I mostly got it because it was on sale for like 40 something dollars. Right now, I think they're around 65 to 70. This one also has a controller. So in that sense, might be why you would pick it over something like a DIYPC Q1 or Q3 V2. Fairly straightforward to build in, about the same cable management and space behind really as any other fish tank case. So this one really is just a price thing. If you want the controller, maybe worth to pay the extra, but if you want to save $10, you can go DIYPC or anything around in that range. Well, there you have it. These are some fun cases. Let me know if you have any questions or any other cases that you want to see that we can build in this year. The main things to keep in mind if you're wanting to flip PCs is that brand recognition doesn't really matter when it comes to cases. People just want stuff that look cool. Majority of the cases that I've sold have been, these Sama or DIYPC super cheap cases, and no one cares. No one's ever asked about them. The only thing people ever ask about in my builds are CPU and GPU, sometimes RAM, purely just numbers. They don't care about the brand for that either. People just want things that look cool, which is why I would suggest going with a DIYPC Q1 V2, because it comes, already pre-daisy chained fans. You don't have to install it, spend any more time, and it looks really cool. Or a Sama Neview case, because they come with the infinity mirror fans, which look amazing. A lot of them have controllers. So I probably moving forward would start maybe leaning towards the Zalman Neview line versus DIYPC, but in my opinion, it's close between those two. Some of the cases that I love working in, the Montech cases, those are a joy to build in. I love Montech, majority of their cases. It's just if you're building to sell, it doesn't really make as much sense to spend the extra 20, 30 usually. If you're doing a personal build, probably go for something like the Air 95 King. Those are quality cases. It's probably worth paying the extra 20, 30 bucks for something like that. That's about it. Go check out the PC flipping series, any other videos that are on this channel, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.